of course, we've seen, you know, Geras be an absolute juggernaut and do whatever he wishes to the opponent. But what's interesting about Foxy is that, in a way, I wouldn't say he quote-unquote lames it out, but I think this is the Foxy style. He makes the game and puts it in its simplest form and makes it work for him. He'll happily just dash full screen and sand trap if he needs to at any point in time.
He keeps it simple, doesn't he?
Yes, absolutely. But looks like we're going to get right into things.
All right, game 1 of the Mortal Kombat 11 Interkontinental Finals.
So we're jumping straight into it right now. Ooh, cheeky stuff, the down 4 sand trap, of course. Now this is where Foxy's really shining. He's been saying the entire weekend, I'm just going to backdash and I'm going to sand trap because look at that weight. He literally, Geras has a backwards wave dash. And what's interesting here is that dubasik is playing the variation of Jade with the run. So that backdash might not be a really big issue here.
I mean, so far, definitely a man of his word. Backdashing a lot here, just walking back.
But gets hit with a grab. But the thing is, you need to be really careful here because the way Foxy is playing Geras, he wants that space. But right now, just Foxy keeping things very, very simple if need be, throwing out that sand trap. Ooh, see, that's the thing with Foxy. He will space things out and make you essentially kind of hang yourself. Ooh, beautiful stuff there.
And we are approaching the corner, though. It doesn't have that much space to work with that anymore. As I say that, 4-3 anti-air in there.
Yeah, here's the thing as well, with dubasik, of course he did those run cancels, and when you actually cancel, you use defensive meter to do it. So, you know, when you're completely out of defensive meter against a character like Geras, things get very, very scary, and of course Foxy doing 4-2-1, close out the first round.
First round going to Foxy Grandpa.
Not to round 2, ooh, down 4. Going for the low, trades, ooh, kick, low kick. Okay, this, oh, beautiful flash kick right there. Up 3, 2-1-2.
Oh, he was trying something cheeky there, jumping Foxy Grandpa. All right, that's the clip.
Yeah, Foxy able to react at any point in time. 2-1-2 again. Ooh.
Yeah, trying to stuff the gap off the flawless blockable string there. Cheeky stuff from dubasik.
Yeah, but again, it shows the caliber of play from both players. Like, they're able to have a lot of like matchup knowledge in general, but a lot of whiff moves going on at the moment.
dubasik doing that on purpose, though, to avoid the jump in. That was smart. No profiling it. Restand. Ow! After flash breaks,
drops the combo. It doesn't matter. Foxy goes in for 2-1. Head of spikes. Or is he going to space it out? He could lame it out. There's only 35 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, a fatal blow is an issue here. A fatal blow could be a big issue. She's running.
Dubasik's out of defensive meter right now.
You have time, 25.
Keeping things very simple. He will
3%. Running into fatal blows.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And one more touch. 2-1-2 gets hit with the last hit. Foxy takes the first round of a dubasik. That was very unfortunate there. I think dubasik getting a little bit hasty, understandably. There was a significant life difference, and of course, you want to fish out for that, you know, massive fatal blow, which could have closed out the round, but...
We almost had a situation, Callum.
Yeah, I feel like that was a case of both players being a little bit too angsty, you know. It's still the first match of the day.
To be fair, yes. That and it's early, all of that.
Disgusting. The neutral duck right there. Great matchup knowledge being shown by Foxy.
Oh, I know! Foxy!
Foxy has woken up. Spacing out again. There it is.
That's the worst.
Wait, no, he didn't KB.
I mean, even the chip is adding up at some point, but
this stuff.
If you get clipped by it, that's a lot of damage.
Of course. I mean, the changes, oh, that's very dangerous stuff right there. It's going to be. Again, Foxy making things so incredibly simple for himself. Oh,
nice punish.
For it finally. He can't keep throwing out those sand traps if he's in the corner.
Doesn't finish the string. Smart stuff.
Ow! Fox needs to be careful here. Oh, there's the low kick. Up 3.
Oh no, the vacuum cleaner is active. Is blocked. Is punished.
Good stuff from dubasik right there.
dubasik.
Like, if dubasik can keep Foxy in the corner, it could absolutely be his game. Lets him down. Dioki. No, space him out again. That trap.
Whiffed.
One whiffed.
The anchor in the background.
Again for low pokes. Ooh, nice kick. That one to grab, of course, the MKX special, as we all know and love. It's the Oki. splash.
Escape fails.
Yes, but unfortunately for a character like Geras, that escape field will be basically nothing.
Did you say unfortunately? Come on, man. What else does this character need? Oh, no. You were saying.
Yeah, sorry. Beautiful stuff. But definitely, dubasik showing a lot of aggression this round compared to previous runs, and Foxy being caught pressing buttons. Beautiful spacing right there.
Lots of whips from dubasik. Need something else.
Yeah, but dubasik now has access to Fatal Blow, and you know what? I'm waiting for the inevitable run-up with Sand Trap into Fatal Blow, but we will not see it this round.
That's gonna matter.
Playing field.
Game point, both gentlemen.
Oh,
nice cancel.
He avoids it. Again, Foxy just wanting. Again, he's just so good at that wave dash. He's just playing it so simply, and it's working out for him.
It's good, clean though.
Yeah, of course. That's the Foxy style. Keep things simple, make it work. Jump splash, gets nothing off it.
Oh, you maniac, Foxy!
Uh-oh, this is where things can get quite scary. Foxy can't get out this corner right now.
Oh,
man. Oh, unfortunately,
Foxy is in trouble.
Breakaway. Yep.
Foxy is in big trouble here.
Will splats him down. Fatal Blow is now in play for Foxy.
22% left. 17. The sweep.
Oh, that was beautiful spacing right there. That's the thing, as we've seen with dubasik. If he can keep Foxy in the corner, not him really kind of enforce that sand trap.
Yeah.
Foxy's starting to struggle a little bit, but you know, it's one apiece right now. Anything can change, and maybe Foxy needed that to somewhat
wake up,
develop a new, wake up and develop a new plan against this. Oh, lovely punish. Splats him down. Again, just backdash away from sand trap.
So far, so good for a Foxy Grandpa, but the minute he gets himself into the corner, that's when dubasik is allowed to press the attack. And say that, the back grab.
Yeah, honestly, that is where he's able to press buttons. But here's the thing with dubasik, and we just saw a second ago, he activated Glow. Glow does not work against sand trap. So,
block attack punish on the jump kick. A Foxy Grandpa.
Yeah, no, Foxy definitely needed this. Sand trap.
Ooh, the optimal stuff. Ow.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Down 4. Gets him with another sand trap.
I mean, this has got to be frustrating at some point if you're dubasik.
Absolutely. I think I myself get frustrated when I get hit with it once. I can only imagine the mindset at dubasik. Like, this must be like
in a set, hell. Right?
4-2-1 goes into grab. It's gonna be. Well, he puts down those spikes. Is he gonna backdash? No. Wants to make dubasik kind of rethink his options. But what's really interesting about that glow kick is that dubasik's been very consistent with cancelling it and actually landing it. But when you're playing up against a character like Geras, who has really chunky damage, it does stack up.
Ow. 35 just like that. BNB.
Yes.
Oh no, the leg!
No,
the leg!
The knee! My goodness.
Oh, wait a minute. No brutality?
No brutality.
It's probably not unlocked on this.
Unfortunately,
it's a Foxy Grandpa. It's a Foxy Grandpa.
That's the thing. That's what Foxy loves. If you've been by his streams, you'll know. There's 2 things he loves. Sand traps and tearing off people's legs.
Hey, you never
he gets a chance.
He might have been actually fishing for that. You never know. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, at the end of that match, I saw him put his hand in his chin and was like, man, I didn't have it unlocked. So, you know, that's what he's looking for, but it's 2-1 to Foxy right now.
Yes, sir. Not going to matter too much. Let's see how this one goes. Game 4.
Ooh, that was very, very dangerous stuff there. Good stuff. Oh, gets nothing off the forward 3.
Wanted a bit too much there.
1. Beautiful cancel. See, Foxy is now well aware of that and is keeping an eye out for it. Again, showing adaptation. Oh, gets nothing off the jump 3, unfortunately.
Gets it this time. On the verge.
When they basically make a wise choice to do so, that's where Geras gets chunky amounts of damage. Down 1 to grab. Beautiful tech.
The anchor.
Oh, sand trap. 1 whiffed. No, doesn't go for the KB.
Down 2, boys.
Oh, fair enough. Wait, in your face, down 2.
Oh, the naughty stuff. He did that once in this set. Got punished, right?
Yeah, do basically break away from this, unfortunately. Of course, with those run cancels, you do lose that defensive meter, and it will stack up.
15%.
But you've got to keep in mind, you basically does have access to that fatal blow, but walks into standing one.
Did you see the reaction?
Yeah, Foxy's keeping an eye out for it, man. Like, he's well aware of how fast that run is.
He is adapting to the matchup while the set is progressing. Match point, the Foxy Grandpa.
Yeah, the thing is, you basically need to be very careful, because look, he's out defensive meter, and as good as that might seem to be getting away, like, running through Sand Trap, you got to remember that defensive meter is needed for breakaway, and if you don't have it against someone like Geras, you can definitely suffer for it.
Now, this is the corner. Wait, Callum. This is the corner. He has to make something out of it.
Yeah, it definitely can.
Go down two, what?
But he needs to force Foxy in the corner. But right now, Foxy has the Yoki. What's it gonna be? Splash one, goes for the grab. Again, just keep looping it.
I mean, dubasik had this opportunity in the corner, didn't make anything out of that.
Yeah, the thing is, I think
oh no!
I'm 110% sure that Foxy scared him a little.
Oh! He definitely wanted to, you know, do some damage.
You know, at this point,
why
when
not,
your
right?
opponent is on match point, do as much as you can, cash out on as much as you need.
Sure. And corner city.
Yeah,
can he make something happen here? Can he make something happen? Overhead.
Oh, cheeky stuff. Beautiful throw tech. Jump over, but oh no, vacuum is now in play.
This is doable. This is doable. Vacuum cleaner is in play. 25%. 25.
The thing is, I think Foxy's trying to bait out dubasik to do a kick. If he can
22,
do it.
22%.
Big damage.
20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds. This could.
Oh, it got stuck, Callum.
There's. You know who's going for KB.
This is not death.
No,
this is not death. This is not death.
Yeah, no.
4%, 10 seconds. Time!
Foxy will aim it out happily.
12, 5, the
4.
chip!
Oh, that
chip,
one special.
chip!
3, 2,
2%!
Oh my God!
dubasik!
You monster of a man! Whew, you know,
With
Foxy,
0 seconds on the clock!
2-1-2. Oh my goodness me, that was superb.
dubasik from Russia.
He's got a second wind at the moment.
This might have been the scramble situation that he needed.
Of course. But the thing is, Foxy wanted to lay him out there, and it definitely didn't work in his favor. And you know what? If you're on your last legs before you get sent possibly to losers, do as much as you can. But
Callum, you might be flustered. Callum,
Yeah.
Foxy might be flustered.
Absolutely. I think he is. What's it going to be?
Oh,
it's a
does not
combo
get
off
the
it.
continuation, 20%.
Yikes. Beautiful kick. Ooh, nice read.
Oh, the raw choke. dubasik, don't do this, don't choke.
This could be very, very scary. And
Wow,
dubasik.
the spacing from dubasik.
I 110% feel like Foxy somewhat threw that away because he was trying to just time him out there. 110%, and dubasik was able to pull it back. And you know what? It's now 2-2 apiece. And
Wow.
I imagine in that last round, Foxy was quite flustered.
Wow.
It's not over just yet.
Game 5 in this first match of the top 8.
Oh man, splats him down. What's the Yoki gonna be? Backdash. We're just gonna see some sand traps. 1.
Anti-air boys.
Again, so good.
Very early breakaway.
Sand trap. 1 whiffed. 2 whiffed. KB locked in. Ooh, gets nothing off. 2-1-2. So jab 1. Slashes back again.
Lemming it out again,
Yeah,
yeah.
dubasik needs to be very careful now because that crushing blow is locked in and it's really nasty for him.
No continuation after the...
Yeah, Foxy playing
Jab.
quite patient here.
Yeah.
3-4-3. Cancel kick. Oh, gets nothing off it, unfortunately. Wiggle stick.
The whip punishes are there. Ooh,
Yeah.
dubasik's looking kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe he's holding back the wiggle stick for when he's needed it. Oh, nice down 2 right
Wow,
there.
you almost got shimmied.
Oh man, fatal
Into
blows
what?
and access will we see it? Because also dubasik does not have
Okay.
access to that breakaway. Splats her down.
15% for dubasik.
Dash back again. Oh, we cash out on the KB.
Not that. Oh,
No.
less than 1%. Less than 1% left.
Oh no, we're not
Less
gonna
than
see
1%. Down 4.
I thought for a second there we would have seen glimmers of the last round.
Almost.
I don't think my heart could handle
We
that
almost
so
had a
early.
situation, but it's gonna be match point of Foxy Grandpa once again.
Sand trap. Beautiful jump free. You know, since dubasik's been caught by that forward 3, he's going for those preemptive jump frees, like really leaving them late to catch Geras. Corner. Wise
Wow,
choice.
still converts.
Yeah, what's interesting here is whether it doesn't matter. Goes 2-1 into it again. Dubasik being caught pressing button.
Nice hit confirmed
He
from
wants to do
a
a
Foxy
sand trap.
Grandpa.
Ooh, shot. Sit down. beautiful tech.
Wow, that was a back throw as well. Beautiful tech.
Yeah, no, you cannot get out of these throws, man.
No tech this time. Fatal blow is an issue here. dubasik on the verge of being eliminated.
Very much so. Oh, unfortunately.
Or getting sent into losers anyway. 5%. 5%.
It's slowly but surely gonna stack up. Ooh,
5%.
Oh,
Need something big.
This is where dubasik could shine, though. It's the corner.
Need something big here.
Oh, down 1, down 4.
2%.
That fatal blow, man. You got to keep an eye out.
2%.
Chips can land, but
not gonna matter.
Over dubasik, sending him to losers, and we're gonna see our first fatality of the evening. Oh, I love that fatality. It's so simple. It's so good.
That was definitely for the crowds. Obviously, we are at the convention center here at DreamHack main stage as well. So, you know, the non-total MK fanatics definitely appreciate that one. But yeah, Foxy Grandpa moves on. But once again, Shark Teeth versus dubasik, straight to the sets, no more gimmicks. The score will be reset 0-0. So we start from scratch. Match 2 of this young top 8. Amito owns, joined once again by History behind the Warrior.
Hello, I'm very, very excited. Now, as we said, the brackets will be reset, and I believe both players will be retaining the same characters. So, Girus against Jackie.
That is that.
Dash, 2-1, charges fist.
Straight rematch.
Oh, beautiful throw tech, cracks the knee.
Stomped by a
Goes
brick.
back, what's gonna be? Beautiful goes dash punch. Slats to the grab. 2-1-2. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, no clinch, no piece kick. Interesting.
Oh, very good stuff here. Like Sakr0n being oppressive as ever. Oh, down 2 gets no conversion, however.
He was a bit too cheeky. Probably looking for a down 1 into a clinch.
Yes, wise choice to break away with Girus having a crazy amount of damage. Oh, grab.
It's the second time we see that
Oh,
now.
the
A whip
footsie.
grab, not punch.
Uh-oh. Cross arm breaker.
Pressure blows loaded, up 3. Escape failed again. Now this will be clutch. Fatal blow is an issue.
Oh, scary stuff right there. Oh, beautiful jab. Anti-air.
No breakaway for Sakr0n.
This is gonna be it. Yeah, no shot.
Okay.
First step.
Shark Teeth taking the first round here of this game 1.
No, definitely. You can imagine Shark Teeth must be absolutely in the game right now, especially when he's playing a character like Girus. Do you want to? Unfortunately, Sakr0n is not punishing that standing 1.
There you go. Nice confirm from Sakr0n in there.
Wise choice to break away. Jackie, no secret to crazy amounts of damage in this game. Go down 2.
Oh, clipped clean into the choke. This might hurt. Breakaway coming through.
Yeah, no. Breakaway has been used rather frequently, understandably, against both these characters. They do hit like trucks.
Oh!
No punish.
Raw footage of Sakr0n dropping. What's that all about?
Maybe some nerves.
Oh, crushing blow as
KBs.
well.
Okay, wise choice.
Yeah, that was a shimmy if I've ever seen one.
I mean, when you want to like seal out the deal with a round, you definitely want to cash out as much damage as
Absolutely, especially since that's a crushing blow you don't get every day.
Yeah, it is one apiece in that respect. Oh, just the eyeball.
Absolutely, 20%.
To the grab. What's the Yoki gonna be? Slats him down.
Interesting to notice is that Sakr0n is teching, but it's just the wrong ones.
Oh, cracks the knee and gets a crushing blow. That's one you rarely see.
I'm so surprised he didn't tech the knee.
Beautiful stuff. Sakr0n doing amazing work at the moment. Shark Teeth definitely be pushed on the ropes, plus frames.
Fatal blow is an issue with the vacuum cleaner.
Yes, very, very dangerous. Again, just Sakr0n going for these knee breaks and these cross arm bars.
You'll have about 4%. Vacuum cleaner is still a threat.
Yes, but, you know, you can't imagine Sakr0n will...
Oh! No punish.
Goodness. Back 2-2 goes
Yeah.
for it. Yep, now it's guaranteed death because, of course, last breath is an option in this game. Looks like we're going to character select. And, of course, Shark Teeth does play a variety of fighters in this game with his teammate being Tekken Master.
Now, will there be the secret character that he teased? It is going to be that. That's exactly what he was talking about. And Callum, this character is a threat.
I mean, it's just Projectile City with this variation of Johnny.
And safe pressure?
Safe pressure, and of course he does have the Rising Star, which is also very, very good. I'm interested to see how this will change the matchup, especially for Sakr0n, who is just all about getting up in your face, applying back damage, and really putting the hurt on.
That right there, the projectile might be an issue in this matchup for Sakr0n, really.
It depends on how patient he decides to be right now.
Yeah.
With his Rising Star splats him. Honestly, I'm surprised to see that hit. I didn't think it would do so.
After a poke.
Oh, there's a down two crushing blow.
What a read from Sakr0n.
Yeah, no, Sakr0n's just on another level right now. But, you know, ooh, uh-oh. Oh, no. This is all... no, Sakr0n drops the combo. Good. Again, Sakr0n just really wants to push Shark Teeth in the corner right now, apply that pressure, and make him second-guess every choice he makes.
Throw down to
now, this is the scary place, but Sakr0n not scared to fight his way out. Really
back
shutting
two.
in space.
No pain, no gain.
Sakr0n looking sharp.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, Shark Teeth really needs to be aware of all this pressure that Sakr0n's applying. But in saying that is how you start off a round. Very scared.
Shark Teeth is looking flustered here, getting hit by a lot of stuff.
Ooh, that was a cheeky stuff.
Nice interruption with the down one.
Hello. Oh, that projectile.
I want to see that more.
Yeah, if Shark Teeth can really apply that projectile, things become significantly easier for him. But right now, it just seems like he's not being given a chance to. Sakr0n is all about getting up in your face and clearly smashing it. Ooh, another grab.
He's threatening with that dash punch as well.
Three. Oh,
no punish either. That's good news for Shark Teeth, but that was a cancel for sure. Not coming out there.
That's unfortunate, but Sakr0n is also coming closer to his own fatal blow. There it is.
Both available. Both available.
Who presses the button first? Ooh, there it is! I knew it was coming!
Sakr0n!
I knew it. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like with how long we are into the game's lifespan now, people have become aware of the fact you can cancel out of it. So if both players have fatal blow and they know the cancel's coming, throw it out there. But great stuff from Sakr0n, clearly. I'd say he's definitely in Shark Teeth's head at this point in time.
So what's it gonna be? Both characters did not work out, even though Jeremy's like, that looked so close. Like, I don't think a character change was necessarily necessary, but we'll see who the third
Shark
character
Teeth
will
is
be.
just somewhat thinking about his options right now and thinking of a character that can, you know, challenge the pressure of Jackie as well as the person behind it, Sakr0n.
Going back to Jerris, indeed.
Yeah, I mean, more sand traps, man. Can't escape them. That's a very interesting gauntlet he has. It's like a double-sided skull.
And that's the beauty of random things. Here we go.
Oh, that's a good start for Shark Teeth. Oh, doesn't block the last hit. Back two. Goes for the grab. Stomp. Yogi. Oh, Sakr0n a very cheeky stuff to start off with.
And is now interrupting the gauntlet as well, which is plus smart stuff from Sakr0n. Looking good here.
But now Shark Teeth completely out of defensive nature. It would be quite scary against Sakr0n. 2-1. Again, all these grabs. Yeah. Shark Teeth is just not taking them. Another grab.
He's mixing it up with the grabs as well. Very smart stuff by Sakr0n.
No, it's definitely. The thing is, you can. Sometimes they do say take the grab, but eventually, over time, these things are going to stack.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But now, Shark Teeth does have access to Fatal Blow. It's going to be very scary stuff for Sakr0n.
Oh, early down two.
Oh,
no crushing blow, no!
You don't get it the first time? Let's throw it out again.
Ooh, fatal blow. Escape fail.
Dash.
He lives, less than a percent. Less than a percent.
Roll.
Wait, what's it gonna be? He has time.
Fires first.
Chip? What was that?
Ooh, okay. I think he believes the dash punch might actually come from that temporal shift.
Oh, maybe.
You know,
15
of
seconds.
course, that is a high, so he can block it too.
No, he's shot.
That's dead.
No!
100%
Shark Teeth had the chance to vacuum clean him. No!
I believe and feel like that was a choke on Shark Teeth's part, but you know, it's not over just yet.
You don't jump on him when he has fatal blow. That's the rule. Match point Sakr0n.
Oh man, Shark Teeth completely out defensive meter. But again, Sakr0n seems to be dropping these combos quite a fair bit. I'm not sure if I agree with that breakaway. Oh no, stamps on the head, bricks it. Oh,
another drop.
again. Sakr0n's execution is definitely showing a little bit at the moment.
Oh, Shark Teeth needs so much more. So much more.
Not over just yet, man. This is Garrus, the man who has a crushing blow when he practically sneezes. Grab.
Wait, this is doable. This is absolutely doable.
110% doable. One touch is all that's needed, but the same can be said for Sakr0n right now. A very, very good.
Oh, no duck.
If he neutral ducked it, that could have been it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
take it.
Sunbreaker takes it.
Did not tech it. That was so smart.
Very
on Sakr0n's end.
Stuff from Sakr0n. 3-0. Yes, no, it was very, very good stuff from both players. It just seemed like Sakr0n had the edge there. And I feel like he was just playing... Sakr0n was playing his own game in that respect. And I feel like Shark Teeth was probably just about a step or two behind in that. Looks like we'll be getting right into it and seeing what's going to be going on between Foxy Grandpa and Sakr0n.
This will be the UK versus Russia. Shall see how this one goes.
Oh, yeah, no. Looks like he is going to go...
What's that, please? Can't hear Callum. Right on.
Okay, looks like we're going to jump right into things. They're going to let intros rock.
Round
no.
one.
Who
Straight
needs
to
intros?
the business.
Just
yeah.
KB each other. Okay. I believe that's important information for Foxy right out the gate, letting him know that Sakr0n just wants to be up in his face. And this is very, very bad for Foxy right out the gate. Needs to be quite respectful of that dash punch and back 2-2. Escape failed. Unfortunately, Garrus does not get anything off that. So unfortunately, but he has other KBs to suffice. Sandtrap. 2 dash punch. Beautiful pro tech right there. Down 4, goes for the grab. Again. Oh! That is something we've rarely seen today. Oh, he's looking for the flawless block. Unfortunately, to no avail on Sakr0n. Being able to somewhat beat around Foxy right now. Oh!
Late on the entire attempt.
Yeah,
Just like that, a Foxy Grandpa back in the game.
But again, Foxy wanting to assert this somewhat lame game a little bit, but unfortunately does put himself back in the corner.
One back.
Oh, sounds for KB! Did he steal that round? He did! He completely stole that round!
Didn't even need the fatal blow. How about that?
Foxy's like, man, I want that leg bad. So down 4, but this is a very scary position for Foxy to be put in. Goes for the jump over, goes for the grab.
Escape fails.
Looking for it, puts him down. It's going to be. Again, dash back. Sandtrap.
That is safe from that.
Sandtrap. Oh, but that isn't KB
Raw.
Sakr0n. But the thing is now, he doesn't really have to worry about it, because that option's now eliminated. Oh, tries to fake him out of that.
Throw escape.
Again, what? Nice. Honestly, this is what we needed to see earlier from Shark Teeth. If he was able to do that, it would eliminate the situation. But Foxy definitely showing why he's one of the absolute best in the business. So Sandtrap. You know he's trying to make Sakr0n impatient, so that way he can press the button and
Probably
work breakaway here. Yep.
9%.
He was well aware of that. And saying that, Sakr0n now has access to Fatal Blow.
Oh, raw down 2? What's that all about?
Sakr0n needs to be very, very careful as the Sandtrap will catch him and chop him. Clean stuff from Foxy right there. Of course, you know, Sakr0n was able to pretty much take it to Shark Teeth's Garrus fairly well earlier. Now it definitely seems like a different game when you're playing against Foxy. Breaking the game to its simplest form and wanting to frustrate the absolute life out of him. And it's clearly been showing. Oh, that's so good. Sandtrap. Oh my, Foxy. Goes for 2-1. Sakr0n wants to reply right now. Cash out the damage. Ooh, interesting. Goes for it. Throws him up in the air. Sakr0n can't break away from this. Ooh, optimal stuff. Low. 4. Yoki.
Wow. Is that a wake-up jump?
I believe so. I mean, wake-up jump so incredibly good in this game. So 2-1. So the grab, Sakr0n still absolutely in this. Oh, he was going to go for the cheeky crushing blow. I see you, Sakr0n. Oh! There's the impatience being shown.
Not punished by Foxy. What is going on? 9%.
Jump 3. Oh, it's in forward 2.
You almost had a situation there with that odd drop.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think both players are probably a little bit shaky at the moment, but you know what? It's because they both have very erratic styles. That was such a sick read from Foxy. Down 4. 2-1. Oh, Sakr0n that reply. Now here's the thing, Foxy needs to keep that in mind, but Sakr0n's been quite on point with replying to that that string. 1-2. Being safe.
Ball being very patient at the moment.
Yeah, no, definitely. It definitely seems like Sakr0n's aggression is really benefiting him right now. Oh, but give me that leg. Oh, doesn't choose a cash out on the KB.
Not sure why at this stage of point.
Oh, these techs so good. You can't do that against Foxy. You have any idea how much this man has grabbed people in his career?
That would be an interesting stat.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay, one more anti-air.
Yep,
oh.
Vacuum is in play.
Okay, Fatal Blow is the threat here.
Sand Trap, one whip.
Just one.
Oh, he's going for it. Goes to the grab. Will we take it? Yes,
wow,
he does.
3 for 3.
Oh, no.
That was so smart. The short top.
One.
Sakr0n.
Mel, look at the clock. 14 seconds left. Oh, the anti-air. I'm going to get the fatal blow. And oh my God, is that dead? Power bomb. Goodness me, unfortunately, Sakr0n timed that fatal blow too late for his own good, and Foxy's able to take it over him.
Sakr0n made such a smart play. The short hop, just so he can fake out the jump, so a Foxy, Grandpa, can, you know, hit that vacuum cleaner. But unfortunately, the sequence has
more Frost, okay.
his advantage. But as I say that, Frost. I did not know you had a Frost, I gotta be honest.
I'm all game for more Frost, man. All game. But the question is, how will he approach this matchup? I did not see which variation he picked, unfortunately. But, you know, I'm always interested to see more Frost in this game. Yep, jump right into it. Oh, we have Arctic Anarchy now. Of course, but you cannot. Foxy knows it. Foxy knows it. Now, I believe the reason why Sakr0n has actually picked Arctic Anarchy is because she has that dive bomb, which actually goes up in the air and slides down. And that can somewhat eliminate the threat of Sand Trap. You know, it's a bit of a call-out here. But you know what? Foxy's always Foxy, man. Escape failed. Again, Gears gets nothing off it. 2-1-2.
Finishing the string. Oh.
Yeah. Ooh, catching the dive bomb. Ooh, nothing off jump 3 there. Choosing cash out. Foxy in the corner. Foxy being so patient. Why? Oh, down 3, so good.
You see so much nonsense from a Foxy rapper, if I may say so, because it's just uncharacteristic.
The buttons. Yeah, wise choice for Sakr0n not to break away, because of course both players getting closer and closer to fatal blow. It's right there, I can see it. Good spacing, we're gonna see a Sand Trap. 1 Sand Trap.
I mean, this is not
2
free.
Sand Trap.
I mean, fatal blow could be an issue here.
2-on-2.
Oh, the spacing!
Oh my God, yes!
Wow!
Sakr0n. Okay, Sakr0n's still definitely in this with the surprise Frost pick.
He had less than 1% left. That was a huge comeback.
That was clutch, man. Cannot count Sakr0n out. But again, you need to be so careful jumping in on this character. Anti-air game is so strong. Oh, the jump over.
No confirmation though.
2-on-2, of course, that gets you out. But this could be where scary stuff happens. Geras and the corner go hand in hand with each other. Again, these dive bombs of Sakr0n can keep a certain
range on that, right?
Second guess the option. Ooh, beautiful anti-air. That was very wise box. Ooh, doesn't quite get there.
He's threatening.
Ooh. Now the thing is, with that, it becomes a low, but you can in fact short hop it and actually combo punish. But we're definitely wanting, you know, Foxy's playing this very, very simple, very, very clean, and it's working to his favor. Ooh, dive bomb in the face.
Oh, it's almost an instant dive bomb.
You got Gear Splash, my friend.
Does not even spend the bar to amplify. It's going to be match point of Foxy Grandpa from the UK.
Beautiful stuff right there. 2-1. Okay, definitely a lot of spacing being shown off by Foxy at the moment. I feel like at this point in time, he most likely just wants to infuriate Sakr0n, have him make some mistakes. But saying that, Sakr0n, definitely very, very aggressive. 2-on-2. Oh, there's the spacing, man. Gotta be careful, Sakr0n. That's some nasty damage. 322. Sandtrap. Oh, anti-outfit.
Nice block of the string.
Oh, fair enough. Throws out the button anyway. Foxy gets caught by it. Oh, knows about it. Oh, gets nothing over the big splash.
Many with buttons here. Once the grandpa is pressing the attack.
Yes, but we're coming closer and closer to Fatal Blow, man. You know what that means.
Burned by Sakr0n once again. It could have been a crushing blow.
Didn't see Sandtrap again. Oh, he was looking for it. We know a down two's coming here. There it is.
8%, and then
Yep, keeps it simple.
That
Foxy takes it very clean over Sakr0n. Good stuff to both players, but Foxy again showing his experience as a tournament player, just able to take it over Sakr0n from Russia. Good stuff there. What do you think happened in that match?
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
I think it was just a matter of Fox or Grandpa being jealous. Do you know what I mean? It was just Mids.
Waz, Shark Teeth, all these players that we haven't seen.
Sakr0n as well.
Sakr0n, of course, one of the big ones that we haven't seen as much this year. For example, Waz, we saw a lot early on, but as it being a very expensive trip to come from Australia to the other side of the world every time you want to play Mortal Kombat, it's going to be difficult. But of course, we're going into losers bracket action where unfortunately both Sakr0n and Video Games Yo already find themselves. As is the way with a stacked 8-man tournament, someone's got to go down, and I mean, sometimes it's your favorite and sometimes maybe not.
Yeah, just to give some updates, Dizzy TT did lose 3-1, I believe the score was, to Video Game Show off stream. So that's one of the UK hopes out of there. But ultimately, Video Game Show, of all the UK players, needs it the most because he's the only player that isn't qualified for the Pro Competition Finals. Sakr0n is another one. Losers bracket is savage because everyone in this bracket is yet to qualify for the World Finals, and only one spot today is going to go to somebody. We're going in here now, Frost versus Jax. Looks like Jax so far has been Video Game Show's comfort zone, but importantly, actually, he's picked Variation 3. We have Ringer Jax.
For the first time we've seen today as well, it's been all hunkered down for VGY, but going to try something different here in this Frost matchup. We saw, of course, he did lose to Wazminator's Frost in winner's bracket, which is why he finds himself here. It was Nightwolf, so trying something a little bit different this time. Ringer, see if it's going to work out for him. Sakr0n.
I mean, for me, I'm confident right now that Video Game Show is picking Ringer because he is testing Sakr0n's matchup knowledge. Not everyone actually knows how to play against Variation 3 Jax. It's not a character a lot of people have a lot of experience against. And we've seen plenty of times how VGY's Ringer is absolutely devastating. But Sakr0n trying to throw out some of those mids. Video Game Show, that patented defense isn't going to bite to it. But so far, really checking in with those down ones. Sakr0n down on life, but we have got Fatal Blow available. Frost can turn that round just as quickly.
Especially with the health that we see VGY remaining. He's being careful though. You can tell he does not want to extend anything into those long-range Frost buttons, but a throw is going to connect. Going to throw VGY away.
He's at a dangerous health now though. If he gets hit by any string into Fatal Blow, it could probably kill. Sakr0n, he's fishing for that one hit.
The time limit though. That chunk of damage and this long throw animation, that might be it for Sakr0n. 3 seconds left to go. Can VGY close the distance? Tries with the grab, but not gonna happen. Sakr0n able to pull things back in a very slow but steady case.
I love this idea that Sakr0n wasn't even going to press buttons there, because why give Video Game Show even an avenue to squeeze a button in and steal the life away? But Sakr0n is famous for being one of the slower paced players that we have. You know, we all remember ESL Pro League back in the day, MKX. Sakr0n was such a superstar back in the day.
Just for, again, for that defensive play, right? It was Katana, it was these characters that really lended themselves to that stuff. And I think Frost is a great pick, and that's going to be a punish. Not even a counter hit, that's going to crushing blow immediately. The breakaway is forced, and this is a commanding situation to be in for Sakr0n.
Well, Video Game Show, so far Video Game Show hasn't really been in a position to get Ringer on deck. Ringer's all about the restand mix-ups, he's all about crazy combos in the corner, and Sakr0n's just been so crazy defensive. It's pretty much been impossible for Video Game Show to crack into that armor so far.
Oh, this is that ground pound coming through, but at this life, it's going to be quite dangerous. Sakr0n.
Oh. Just trying to check out some free damage thanks to Amplify. Sakr0n whiffing it down one, which could be at least a free Fatal Blow. Here comes Jack.
If he doesn't survive this, no, this is going to come down to the minigame. This could definitely kill if he gets it, but I'm seeing a few shields come out. Is that enough? And that's going to take the round. Sakr0n. Not quite able to survive it. Now, Video Games Yo going into this round with the heated arms, that's going to make the ringer clap all the more powerful. It's going to give him the missiles. This could be a good round for Video Games Yo. And there we go. 2 levels of heat spent. Decent damage. Ooh, okay, full screen. The dive kick.
That dive bomb really tests the best of us. Goes in for the overhead. Sakr0n's just going to block it this time, not look for anything else. Really important knockdown. It's going to give him a free way in full screen. That should be a conversion as well. Variation 3, Frost. It does get the launcher.
Getting a decent amount of damage off that, despite it catching a jump. This is really good for Sakr0n. Video Games Yo. His arms are cooled down. Oh, hang on a minute.
But the problem is, every dash punch is sending Sakr0n full screen, and that's exactly where Sakr0n wants to be. This isn't one of those matchups where Jax kind of can command pace.
Oh, that was so
clean. Straight through the ground pound, and the dive bomb again. Sakr0n taking a very comfortable game number 1. It's crazy to think that was just one game. It was slow paced, but that's what Sakr0n does best. Now, I think this is where we see Video Games Yo go for either a variation swap to hunker down, or he's going to swap to something like Nightwolf.
Oh, it's hard to predict because Video Games Yo plays a lot of different characters. And in 3 out of 5 territory, that's when you have the most kind of like, I suppose, room for trying out characters that don't necessarily work out. It wasn't a dominant game, but it definitely wasn't something that someone like him that has that amount of a team behind him will be confident in. And it's straight to Johnny Cage. We can see that for the first time today from BGY. But not the first time today. This has been quite a common character.
Absolutely. Now, the reason for this character pick is because Video Game Yo did lose to Waz in the first round of the winner's bracket, but that was against Frost. We saw Nightwolf back then. Nightwolf wasn't able to get the job done. We know that Outtake is decent versus this character. I think this is much more of a calculated on-the-day pick.
Outtake, of course, definitely being one of the better characters in the game right now. Arguably the best in the eyes of many in the community. But that fireball, that's a big thing right there. That arcing force ball doesn't do a ton of damage on hit, but it's fast. It comes out very quickly, and there's very little recovery if it whiffs.
But it's giving Video Game Yo something to contest with full screen. That said, Sakr0n instantly aware that's going to be a nut punch conversion, forcing the breakaway. Another nut punch to come out. No breakaway for you, my friend. Here comes that combo ender.
Make that jump in, landing on the jump in. Yep.
Johnny Cage classic.
Ooh, okay. The interruption.
Doesn't have to hold the 1-2-4. Goes in for the mid. And now they're really going to play that sort of patented game. Sakr0n going in for the instant dive bomb because he's really baiting to Video Games Yo into trying to standing button anti-air. We've all seen Cage get the standing 1 anti-air, standing 2. It's really good for his toolshet. There we go.
Okay, so this is not going to kill, but it's definitely going to take the life lead. This is big for Sakr0n because it's going to threaten that cryo stance, those projectiles, to just chip out what little health will be left at the end of this fatal blow. Only 69 health left, just under 7%.
He's not going to amplify. One tidy jump in. Okay, he can hold it, but he has a little bit of real estate to work with now. No amplify. He has all the meter in the world for those force balls. 20 seconds on the clock. Goes in for the block.
Oh, no punish.
That's plus on block. The backup, even though the string is plus, and he survives. Oh,
that flawless block. Game-changing.
Oh! He messed up the dive bomb. Sakr0n with a rare execution error. That was 100% a dive bomb attempt.
Well, thing is, even there on the ground, Sakr0n, he actually had 2 bars of Last Breath ready to go. It's very for Johnny Cage. It's good at many things, but plowing through Last Breath outside of Rising Star, it's guaranteed. Ooh. Not so much. Ooh, I almost wonder if Sakr0n could have comboed from that. Look, he tried.
I feel like Sakr0n was just hoping that he can block. Remember, those shoulder cannons, the projectile comes out of her head height. If you jump in at the wrong time, you're gonna get hit. It's just how the projectile works.
Oh, clean jump in though, plus frames to take in. The backdash into the back to the advancing button, but a little bit too far away to actually connect. Sakr0n, good read, but the damage wasn't quite enough. Doesn't commit this time, and there it is, a full whiff punish.
He did not believe in that string at all. If he went for the full one, that would have been a crushing blow, but he was ready for the single hit, but not the follow-up. Sakr0n now trying to chip away. Video Games Yo can start to take these trades. A dive bomb again to knock down. A confirm, thank you very much. He's going to get knocked down into a good situation, full screen. Here comes the charge.
Yep, the buff's going to make those mortar, those cannons, going to do a little bit more damage. Oh, dash cancel, plus frames. Oh, big jump, and a whiff punish. Can't kill because the fatal blow was using the cancel, but
no amplify to launch the nut punch either. So Video Games Yo, his combo options there were crazy limited. Are we going to see another cancel?
He has it back.
He's trying to put himself in range for it. Hesitant on the anti-air. He's going to hold the mid that comes his way. Down 1! And now tries it down 2. I respect the attempt. I respect the attempt just in case he clipped him, because we probably would have seen a down 1 fatal blow there.
Well, at that range, it would have killed. Even if he just went for a down 1 to the spin, perhaps the the Beyblade, the blade spin, whatever you want to call it.
Scarlet.
Now, ooh, you heard it here. Scarlet is going to be picked. Now, this is one of the characters that Sakr0n has been playing. We did see Sakr0n play this at EVO.
Sakr0n did
good
damage.
success.
Sakr0n did damage with Scarlet.
But that's the thing about Sakr0n. Sakr0n, he's not a player that we see all the time, but he is absolutely one of the strongest international players. You might not hear a lot about him, you know, he's not big on content, he doesn't really stream much, but when he's in a tournament, he is a name you should look for, right? He won the online Russian qualifier. He won Igramir, you know, the Russian tournament. He won both events, right? But you can only qualify once. He is a dominant player in that part of the world.
Crispy anti-air. Immediate launch, but the delay. And that's going to be a full punish. Scarlet, one of her weaknesses, her strings can take a fair amount of time to come out, so she is vulnerable to that delayed wake-up.
Now, actually, this is a matchup I've been wanting to see for a while, because outtake Johnny Cage really is in the public eye right now as one of the stronger characters in the game, especially since that third variation patch. But low-key, some players have been saying that Scarlet might be a good choice against him, and I do wonder if we might see that in this match.
Well, so far, video games show like a pit bull just going point blank and not giving Sakr0n even any ounce of space to work with. There's that slow force ball, just trying to fight for some of that screen space
you can
back.
see it just giving a full screen wave. Crushing blow on the grab. Back one is spent.
He's absolutely been able to steal his way right back into the rest of this round. But he has to be careful from full screen. Yeah, a couple of those force balls and he's in a bad spot. Remember, Johnny Cage, amplified, does a deceiving amount of damage. Oh, and the blade, the siphon!
Oh. Wow, disrespect with the down one, but no bar to make it safe, but no punish from Sakr0n. And there it is, the long-range force ball. Sakr0n goes for the sweep, a little bit too far away. And VGY is going to go up in the set thanks to that round.
This is absolutely going to be a game of spacing. It's what Scarlet enforces. The thing about Johnny Cage is he's got the buttons and he's got the range to contest with that, with punish. Sticking out a 2-1, a little bit too far away. Sakr0n, I think, fishing for a launch, but no opportunity. Hesitant on the anti-cross-up. Content to just sit there and hold. Here comes that heal. Remember, Scarlet, all about life regeneration, but she's got to amplify first.
Both players are playing really safe so far. We're seeing like no overcommitment at all. And again, when Sakr0n acknowledges that low is whiffed, just nothing else. Oh, okay.
And I'm sure that was a confirm into tentacle just in case VGY tried to whiff punish. That's another confirm in the corner. He has the present Sakr0n, waiting for his opportunity, waits for Video Game Joe to be minus. Goes in for another jump in. Staggers, down two. Okay. Get off me, mate. Get out of here.
I don't think Sakr0n has committed to a single string that has a gap in it yet. That is awareness of your character's weaknesses. Especially against someone like VGY. Johnny Cage has such good flawless block attacks, you cannot risk it.
I think there's a lot of respect there. Like, Video Game Joe, his flawless blocks are immaculate most of the time, and Sakr0n, there's no doubt he's aware of that. But now Sakr0n, there is an opportunity here. Fatal blow! That was almost it. And now Video Game Joe's at a dangerous life. If he gets clipped by anything, that's going to be a fatal blow. Wake up, cancel. Trying to use the armor to blow through any offense that Sakr0n had.
Oh, time is ticking though. 10 seconds not gonna matter. And there it is, that perfect wake up. Bait and punish on that jump kick. Video Game Joe going up a game. Sakr0n back to the wall now. One game away from elimination. This is losers bracket action. Every game you've seen on stream so far, you've had that safety net of losers. You've had that, well, maybe it'll go better next time. No more. This is losers bracket. You lose this, it is done. And we have to remember, this is the last way into the absolute world finals for Mortal Kombat 11 for a lot of these players, especially the two players you see here.
The only two players in this top 8 that were confirmed for pro competition through points alone and worldwide travel was Dizzy TT, Foxy Grandpa. Dizzy TT out of the tournament. Video Game Joe saw to that. Foxy's the only one that's left. Everyone else in this bracket, this is their last chance to make it to final combat.
But that's what he needs to do. You know, Video Game Joe, he needs to take out the competition. If he wants to make the World Finals, this is his best ticket in doing it.
Sakr0n is absolutely one of the biggest threats in this tournament. If you haven't heard of him today, you certainly would have by the end of it. Oh no, there's the crushing blow to answer back the dash punch. Video Game Joe ready for it, but that's not going to stop a grease kick from coming out. Full combo incoming.
Yeah, it's his first round KO too. I feel like first round just has a little bit better at just going toe-to-toe in the pressure department, but there it is, that rising star check. Again, connecting. Chunking damage down one piece at a time.
Oh, the dunk as well, ready for the whip punish.
I had no idea that would miss.
He's spending the entire series just getting completely kept at arm's range, and then the second he's within range, you have to face Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage is so Hollywood, man. Where's this privileged crouching hitbox he's got? They teach you that in like California.
Who did this man have to bribe behind the scenes? Match point for Video Game Joe. I know he was nervous about fighting Sakr0n. You could see it in his demeanor before he went up on the stage. I think this is going to be such a confidence boost for him if he can take out one of the absolute best players in Russia without question.
That's a chunky way to start things off. A quarter life gone, and overcommitment to the nut punch. VGY forced to break away, losing all those resources back to the wall as well. This is not a good situation to be in against first round KO Jackie.
Going in for the down threes, trying to fight back, but he commits to the mid. No whiff punish yet. Video Game Joe sticking out just one button. Sakr0n consistently falling victim, and he cross up standing one. What are you jumping in on me, mate?
Okay, here's the chance. Big opening. Still no breakaway. You can see it is regenerating so slow.
All right, here we go. We're going to try and stick off.
Attempted. Denied. Sakr0n taking the round, keeping the corner.
But this is where first round KO wants to be. That she may get zoned out from far away. She hasn't got the leap that Upgraded has, but she has corner pressure in droves.
Oh, that was so clean. That whiff punish. Mwah.
We're going for a second knee. We may have the crushing blow in our minds, but corner pressure was more important. Unfortunately, Video Game Joe fought his way out the corner. The down one check again. Remember, the amplified drop is safe. And it's something that Sakr0n has to worry about, because on block it's fine, on hit, big damage. Oh, clipped again. Looking for the 1-2s. Sakr0n, potentially a last lifeline here. He has got breakaway, and that will save him from one nut punch if it happens, but with every single poke he takes, he doesn't have that safety net of damage anymore. Gets clipped constantly.
Yeah, Video Game Zero has been fishing for chip damage. Just if anything, to just extend this lead. He's not going to be able to kill from this health with it, but it's just going to make it all that more difficult for Sakr0n.
Sakr0n might be looking for a fatal blow confirm here, because that's going to reset the momentum here. No. Unfortunately, the 1-2 connects. Watch out for those force balls, and the jump 3. Video Game Joe is going to conquer Sakr0n. And unfortunately, Sakr0n is going to get sent home. This was his last chance to make it. This is where his journey of 2019 ends, but absolutely nice to be reminding all that he is one of the best players in this part of the world for him.